And we're back. Hey guys, I am so sorry. Today has been absolutely nutso. Absolutely loco. Okay, cool. Looks like my audio is working. I'm going to open up with a quick prayer. We'll get started. Thanks to those of you who already donated. We're just going to jump right into it. I'm going to open with a quick prayer and we will rock and roll. Quick announcement. I did get rid of my phone number. So if you do want to book a private reading, you can just email me moving forward. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Okay, let's get into it. Oh, it smells so good. July, thank you so much. I'm so sorry to keep you hanging. I got pulled into some emergency work stuff because it's part of my life I don't talk about, but my ratchet ass old boss, who is no longer in my life, thank God, didn't do their job for like 3 years, and I had to clean up a bunch of messes today. But it's all right. I don't mind earning my paychecks, unlike some other people, so it's all good. We're gonna jump into it. It's Aquarius season. I'm just gonna let it all hang out. Hi. Do you want to hear my singing bowl real quick? Let's bring the vibes up, shall we? We cleansed. Ooh, that was loud. Hold on. Deep breath. One more. I'm always fired up on a Friday. I was born on a Friday. It's that Venus energy. And my Venus is retrograde in the sign of Scorpio. So, I can't help but, wild out on a Friday. So let's get into it. We got July up. July, go ahead and post. And then we have Michelle on deck. If you're called to donate, let me know. Awesome. Yeah, apologies. I had all these impromptu messes to clean up, and then I just kept and then I looked at my email and I'm like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be online right now. So anywho, what does Spirit want you to know? Let's get right into it. We're going to use the Star Child Akashic. I've been loving these 2 decks that I recently got. I'm doing I'm doing a deck no buy this year because I have like a million of them. But I'm really happy with what I've got. I'm doing a no buy year. It feels really good. I've been into watching a lot of Dave Ramsey, which I don't believe in his religious beliefs. However, he did a webinar last night and I highly recommend it. It was really awesome. Anyways, I feel energized. All right, let's get into it. July, what does Spirit want me to know? Let's tap into July's energy, Spirit. What does... I see you in a vehicle, which is kind of funny. And I think Spirit is like, July, I think you need to get out more. I think you need to do something fun for the sake of doing something fun, letting your hair down and just maybe going for a cruise. Maybe that was something you used to like to do, like back in the day. Just I remember my friends and I, when we were really young, We would just cruise around just to cruise. That's how we would spend our night. We would just drive around. All right. We have 9 of Swords, 2 of Cups. We have the Fool, which is the starseed in this deck. We have the 5 of Swords. We have Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords, so serious, and 9 of Wands, so serious. Yeah, I think Spirit is asking you, where can you, Demonte, thank you so much. Spirit we'll get you on the list. Give me one moment here. So it looks like, kind of what I picked up on before. I think things have been, you may have been like nose to the grindstone, like very serious, trying to get things done. And sacrifice, maybe that's why I mentioned the Dave Ramsey thing, because that's what sacrifice will get you very far in life. And I think, July, I think that's something that you figured out maybe early on. Sorry, I didn't have time to do my nails, by the way. But make sure that you are still, even if it's a little, like, let's say, for example, that I know this sounds stupid and maybe elementary. Let's say like you love to read, just for example. If you love to read, like read a chapter of a book every night before you go to bed, or do something like that you can do for free. Not that you have to like go do something crazy, or maybe you go drive around or go do something that brings you just a little bit of joy. Maybe it's a cup of coffee, maybe it's a cup of tea, something, I don't know. Cause I feel like there's a lot of like serious and intense energy. There's good energy around you. There's energy that's flowing, but I feel like your soul is like, don't forget that you're alive. And I can really resonate with this energy because I spent particularly my 20s. Like my whole damn life, right? You just like work, and you don't even pick your head up to like smell the roses. And I kind of feel like you're in that season of life. So just remember that you're alive, and that there's other categories of life in addition to what you're heavily focusing on, that Spirit doesn't want you to forget about. I want more information, Spirit. There could be some anxiety about where do I fit in and what I'm doing. And Spirit is saying, despite how you may feel right now, you're exactly where you're supposed to be at the right time. You're moving forward, even if there's been any defeat or possible battles, like there is a fresh start for you around the corner, and you're not dead yet either. Here with the Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, 9 of Wands, there's a very logical solution to some of the issues that you might be dealing with right now as well, July. You may just need a little bit of a perspective shift to move through some of the, like, whatever you're being faced with right now is not impossible. Whether this is you're around people that you feel like maybe you're not compatible with, and Spirit's like, you are here for a reason, for a season, and this will pass. 9 of Swords, 2 of Cups. Like, I'm nervous. Am I really in the right place? Yes, you're in the right place. If you're looking for a sign, this is your sign. You're in the right place. Things you are on the right track. You are on the right trajectory. Even if there have been defeat or bumps in the road, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let me see what else I have here for you. Ooh, yeah, there's something about career here, which I am picking up on. Yeah, Venus, maybe you love your work. Venus and Sag in the 10th house. Maybe you put a lot of passion, a lot of work. Maybe you're very work oriented right now, like I said in my little meditation. And your sacrifice will be worth it, but just remind yourself that you're alive and there's more to life than just work and sacrifice too. So I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. That resonates. Thank you, Bird. Thank you. All right. Up next, I have Michelle and DeMonte. If you're called to donate, let me know. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. Michelle, I might use this. Oh, you're here. You're here. Oh my gosh. Thank you. And again, to July and Michelle, I'm so sorry. I got pulled into some crazy stuff today, but I am here and Michelle is up next. And then DeMonte is after Michelle on deck. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Michelle, you're driving. General channeled message about the next few months. We're going to use the Accurate AF Tarot, and we're doing an in-depth reading for you. Cool. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. Thanks for being here. Spirit, show me. Our lovely Michelle. I'll be on tomorrow too, guys. FYI. For anyone that wants to tune in. All right. I might come on early tomorrow. Thanks, July. Give me 1 second here. All right, Michelle. I feel very tense. I feel like I'm clutching my pearls now. I feel like I'm like clenching my jaw and like I'm really stiff and I'm really like tense, Michelle. Do you feel like that? I also feel like there's intensity to like, I am definitely feeling like frustration, like you can't figure something out or you can't. There's been some frustrations, like you're trying to get something done and you're like spinning your wheels or something. Let me tap in. You know what's really interesting? I kind of felt like this last week and I couldn't even articulate how I felt. And I kind of feel like you might be going through something and maybe you haven't shared it with anyone and you don't even know how to articulate how you feel. I do feel like this is I won't even say a season. I just feel like this is a moment that it's going to pass. I do feel like you're going to be able to solve. We have fortitude, vitality, and courage here. We have Spirit of Cups, opportunity. Here we go. Wheel of Fortune, baby. Yeah, things are going to change actually sooner than you think. Another thing, I don't want to I don't want to filter myself here. Entertainment purposes only. I do not do health readings. You may want to, Queen of Swords popped up. You may want to, only if this resonates for you. And again, please see your primary care provider. I am not a physician. I do not diagnose. See my legal disclaimer. I don't know if you feel like it could be helpful for you, Michelle, to potentially track your cycle and how you're feeling at certain times, because I think that you are not only very sensitive to your, I will call it a moon cycle, as well as the literal celestial bodies. I think that this kick in the ass age of Aquarius has really activated you and has awoken you as well to maybe you're finding out information like really quickly, or you're trying to solve things and you're like, whoa, what is this? I just uncovered this weird thing. Like, what the hell is this? Right. And things are moving fast, but I feel like everything, maybe you just want someone to tell you like everything's going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. But I think that there might be a lot on your plate right now. And it just feels like a lot, and it feels overwhelming. Some of it could also just be hormone fluctuation. The planets, listen, I'm not trying to explain anything away. And I am not a physician, so it's entertainment purposes only, but that's kind of, there may be some type of correlation between all of that. Spirit of Wands, King of Swords. Oh, snap. We got the King and the Queen. Interesting, interesting, interesting. You are going to get your energy back, Michelle. You will feel restored. I have, vitality over enthusiasm and adventure, right? We have self-reliance, perception, compassion, happiness. Like, all of these things are available to you. I do feel like there could be a King of Swords energy that you, it's interesting. This Five of Cups says dwelling and avoidance. There could be a King of Swords type of energy that you were connected to in the past, where maybe you're dwelling on something, or you're avoiding healing something, or you're avoiding some type of resolution with this person, or maybe you feel like it, maybe subconsciously, like this past thing was like holding you back. Know that this, if you want to cut ties to this person or this thing, like, you can do so at any time, especially with this Queen of Swords energy. She's ready to cut it off. She's the one making the decisions and creating the boundaries. I also feel like another thing I'm picking up on here with this King of Swords energy is this is someone who was seemingly articulate and intelligent, but also kind of a, I mean, you guys know how I roll over here. He was kind of a D-bag, like, those guys that think that they're so smart that they'll try to gaslight you into thinking something. Thanks, DeMonte. That's kind of what I'm picking up here. Is there could have been someone who maybe their words really cut you really sharply, and sometimes you think about back on that wounding, and you dwell on like, well, he said this about me, so it must be true. I had an ex like that who said really horrible stuff, and none of it really made sense, but at the time, none of it makes sense, now, but at the time it really, like, I was like, wow, he must be right, but that's not. I think there is a masculine energy that maybe subconsciously you haven't cut all the cords to. But I do see happiness for you beyond this. I see changes, your vitality, your energy's coming back. Fortitude, you're not going to give up here. There are new opportunities. There's changes coming for you actually quicker than you may think. I think February is going to be a big month for you. I think a lot of the energy is going to start shifting. We have some of the outer planets doing some interesting stuff right now. We have Uranus that's going to go direct. Some other stuff out there going on. But there's going to be a shift. And I think that there's going to be like an opening and a shift in the tides for you, especially if you felt like something has been stuck for you for a while. Like, I'm seeing energy shifting and changing, and not only are you moving on emotionally from something else, but like your day-to-day circumstances are also changing. Things will start flowing in your favor, and you'll have your happiness back and your energy back to kind of work through whatever it is that you're working through. Let me know if this resonates. I know you're driving, so only we have Mars in Aquarius. That's me. My Mars is in Aquarius. Ooh, and we have the 4th house. Okay. So maybe you are thinking, so Mars in Aquarius in the 4th house is maybe you were thinking about moving, and I feel like your home environment should be very unique to you. Aquarius is the weirdo. It's the freak leak, a little bit freaky, and not in a P. Diddy kind of way, but like in a, like you're gonna, like Aquarius is like the weird alien, right? And so like maybe you have certain, I don't know, quirks or special interests or like, you know, squishmallows or crystals. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to be my weird Mars and Aquarius self and decorate the way I want and make my sanctuary the way that I want it. And I think you decorating or taking care of your home environment in a way that is very supportive to you is going to make a huge impact. Whether this is you physically moving to a new home or just like revamping the home that you're already in, whatever space that you have to yourself, I think is going to be huge for you. Give me one moment. I got to put this bad boy away. Hold on. Okay. Spirit, what is coming towards now? So you said the next few months. I think February is when a lot of these shifts and changes are going to happen. And then the next few months, you're kind of, it's going to be, you know, maintenance of this energy and working on this, on the energy that is, things are going to shift for you. And then that's going to kind of maintain like February, March, April for you. And I see you being happy. I see you connecting to friends here with the 3 of Cups, having some good times and getting your spark back, your happiness back here. We have career. So career could be causing you some stress right now. I'm seeing shifts with that as well, especially if things feel really stuck for you. We have lighten your load, simplify whatever it is that you can. Maybe you want to declutter, minimize. We also have good luck here for you. I know I want to pull from the rose for you also. All right. The fertile void. Inner winter, rest, patience, potency, secret beginnings. I think there are some beginnings happening around you and you're like, Bird, what do you mean there's a secret beginning? I see no signs of this. Things are going to shift for you in February. Healing the mother line, healing ancestral work, mother line growing up. Maybe something hit you a little bit cold in the last few months where you're like, damn, I'm really on my own, or like, wow, this adulting thing is like hitting me really hard right now. Brothers of the Rose, sacred masculine, honor, protection, and support. There could be a masculine that does maybe come in and help you heal from this, you know, this King of Swords. This doesn't necessarily have to be a past boyfriend or relationship. This could have been a man in your family. This could have been a father. This could have been a brother that really, someone that could have bullied you or put you down in some type of way that really made an impact on you. I see you healing from that and maybe opening up. And I know I do a lot of man hating on this channel, but maybe you meet someone that really opens you up to a new perspective. Like, wow, not all men are horrible. And there's some good people out there that are genuine souls, right? That aren't like, you know, trolls living under a bridge. I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Michelle, thank you so much. Demonte, I'm going to grab a water and then post your question. We'll get right into yours. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Okay, let's do it, girl. DeMonte, go ahead and post your question and we'll get right into it. How is Michael feeling about me since the last message I sent him? How is he feeling about me / us? Give me 1 sec. And we got July. Give me 1 sec. I'm just going to write Dia and July. How is Michael feeling about me / us since the last message I sent him? I feel like he was a little taken back by it. I feel like it gave him, I don't know if you like set him straight or like, but he was like, whoa. I don't know if it was like, I don't know if this was a message that you had been waiting a while to send, or I'm just feeling like his energy was like, oh, I was not expecting that. So I don't know if you like sent him something that he was like, it kind of caught him off guard maybe. Let me see what the cards say. But I'm getting this, oh my gosh, like it's very unexpected. Like, I don't know if it was long. He was not expecting that. We have the Chariot. So how is he thinking? I don't really love this. So here, if he did not respond to you and he continues to not respond to you, give me a second here because I just want to give you the energy. He's still very quiet. Yes. So I'm getting a feeling that he's still not talking and you may not hear from him for a while. Here's the way he is thinking about this right now. And again, the other reason I want to say this is because I don't have any major love cards here and I have a card of multiple women here. So hear me out, my friend. I don't sugarcoat. I'm glad we found each other here. I'm going to tell you like it is with this guy. I do not think that he really wanted to put the work into this. And so he is keeping you over here as an option. The Chariot and the Sun. Well, I'm in her good graces. So if she wants to hang out with me, talk to me, whatever, I know that I can reach out to her. But other than that, I'm still going to go talk to all of these other people. I don't see him investing in this right now. And you also may not hear from him for a little while because the 7 of Pentacles talks about a long time. 5 of Pentacles being left out in the cold. I also feel like he thinks that this would be too much work for whatever reason. He was surprised. Yeah, he was surprised. He thinks that you still have feelings or that you have more feelings for him than he does for you. And I could see that as potential manipulation in the future. I think that he's talking and involved with other people here, 3 of Cups. There could be 2 other women he's talking to. And I think he's spending time doing that. And he may just want to juggle and play the field for a while. So I would let him do his thing. It depends on what you want to do, right? If you are interested in this guy and you're hopeful that he'll come back to you, I don't really see that happening here. But if he does, he would have to, come to you in a proper, respectful way, right? But I think he's out there playing the field. I don't think he wants anything serious right now. But I would not be surprised. Yeah, no, I would not chase him. But I will tell you, DeMonte, this Chariot in the Sun, I don't know if this guy is a drinker or he likes to indulge, but I wouldn't be shocked if you get a little text message or a little, are you up? What are you doing? At 1 a.m., 2 a.m. So I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm going to pull Dark Romance just to get an even. This may not be the end of it. I don't think he wants anything serious, but I also think I would not put it past this guy to try to play around or hook up or something like that. You know what I mean? July. A spirit. What else do we need to know about Michael? The future. I think you said that's not happening with me. I do think he could reach out to you. We have music here. Future music offer. Maybe he you might not hear from him for a while, and he may reach out and be like, hey, do you want to go watch this music or concert or something? This guy, he's definitely playing the field, so know that. Okay, let me look at the Lenormand. Let me see what else. How is he feeling about DeMonte specifically? Show me his energy toward DeMonte specifically right now. Look at this. What did you just say? I don't want to be chased. Or I don't want to chase him. He wants to be chased. And that's the problem with the masculine of this generation. He's like, oh, I'm going to look mysterious. Maybe she'll chase me over here. We have the bouquet. I know that if I reach out to her, she'll come around. And if I just ask mysterious, the book in the Lenormand is there's things you have to dig deep and read and find out this information. There's more to this situation than is at face value. You have to actually get to know it or read deeper into it. Right. And then we have the Rider. He's the Lenormand, you have to read it in threes or more. And I just see him taking off and running off. And on top of these, 3 other women. He wants someone to show up for him, give to him, and you need a man with a plan that can for you. And I don't think he's it right now. And I don't know that you want him to be it later. He's just doing his thing. Spirit, what other information? How does Michael feel about this connection? 4th house, Uranus. He actually could end up moving somewhere, which is another reason why he is not trying to be tied down to anything right now. He might unexpectedly move. Uranus and Capricorn in the 4th house could maybe for work with the Capricorn energy. Or there could be a change of home right now. But I feel like maybe he would move away or something like that, or change homes. I don't know. Interesting message. I will leave that with you, my friend. July has got one more. Let's do it, July. You can go ahead and post. I'm wearing my Spice Girls sweatshirt today, and I'm loving every minute of it. An announcement, in case you guys didn't hear, I got rid of my business line. So if you want to, I got rid of my phone number, basically, is what I'm saying. So if you want to book a private reading, just email me and we'll get it set up. I am no longer doing the text thing. And thanks for your patience, guys. I appreciate you. Jessica, I'm so glad you jumped on because you're one of the people that I have to let you know. I got rid of my phone number. So if you want to reach out to me, just email me like I used to do back in the day. It was just becoming a pain in the butt to do the, to have like, it was, anyways, it was becoming too much. So I'm a corporate woman at heart. So I just, email is the best way to reach me these days. Okay. Cool. I wanted to tell, I was like, I have to make sure I tell Jessica. So yeah. Okay, cool. July is, oh my gosh, you already posted. Here I am sitting here like a fool for 3 minutes. I'm so sorry. I'm blind. July, how can I improve my performance at work? I've been reserving my energy, but I'm realizing no one is stepping up. So I think that's why I'm there to bring order. Oh my God, July. I had this realization today as well. So here's my philosophy today. Age of Aquarius. I got Aquarius in the first house right now. I got Pluto transiting my first house right now. I'm like kicking ass, taking names. Here's the deal. So I feel like we're on this journey together. I think that no more asking for permission and just ask for forgiveness. Insert yourself, create the project, create the standard operating procedure, create it, do whatever, and send it out. And make sure that people know that you did it so that you can get the credit and that people can see the work that you're doing. I'm the new person. It's so annoying why nothing has been done. So create it and send whatever you're creating. Like if it doesn't exist, create it and then send it to your team or your boss or your manager and say, hey, there's a better way to do this. I created it. Here it is. How can I improve my performance at work? Knight of Wands, just do it. Just get busy. Knight of Wands moves quickly, doesn't ask any questions, just wants to like bulldoze in and get things done. Sometimes this can include even going a little rogue. I went rogue today. We have 6 of Cups. No, I do not think that you would get in trouble for doing anything with good intention, right? Like ask questions. If everyone says, I don't know, or I don't know what that is, you can even say like, hey, I asked about this. It doesn't exist. So I created it. Magician, boom, the ultimate creator here. One of the things so what I will say is you're also making your own work. You're never going to be bored in this position, right? And so that eventually when people see that you are a self-starter, a go-getter, you're moving, you're shaking, you're doing all this stuff, not only does it bring you job security, but it could bring you future opportunity where they're like, if someone needs to get something done, they're going to go, hey, well, July gets stuff done. July just inserts themselves and gets rogue. And that's exactly what I'm doing this year. I learned from the best, and one of the best people I know, not with my tarot stuff, but with my other stuff, like one of the best people I know, that's what they do. And they may ruffle feathers, but they are extremely efficient and they get it done. And that's, you may also want to look at your human design. You might be someone who is a generator like me, where we're like worker bees, like work. And it's something that really, it's very rewarding for our personality type. And here we go, even more confirmation. Queen of Pentacles. You're creating your own work. You're creating your own stuff. And I think you will be financially rewarded for it. We have the High Priestess. You have really great instincts with what you want to do to solve some of these projects or issues that you're having in the workplace. We have the Five of Pentacles. Don't think about lack or fear about lack. And also don't necessarily do things in the beginning because you think there's going to be a financial payoff, because it could take a while I hate when people say prove yourself. It could take a while for you to kind of go through that process. Create the processes or whatever improvement it is because it needs to be created, because you're making your job easier. You're making your job better, right? For yourself, you're making life easier for yourself by creating this stuff and solving it. We have Death Transformation. I do not think that they were bargaining for you to be recreating and transforming things, but I think it's really good. I also think, this Five of Pentacles, this could be you bringing things to light that have never been touched or never been uncovered before. Today, I uncovered something. My old boss left the company and I discovered work that they weren't doing for the past 3 years. And I just had to explain that to a bunch of people. And then I inserted myself and said, well, if no one else, apparently people can't do their job, so I'm just going to start doing it. And if someone sees me on there or doing it and they ask questions, I'll say, well, my manager couldn't do it and it needs to be done, so I'm going to do it. And if you have a problem with that, you can tell me to stop or have someone else who's actually supposed to be doing it do their job and hold people accountable. Sorry, I'm getting heated here. But yeah, that's my attitude. I got Pluto flying through my first house right now, and I don't give a F. Don't care. Temperance. And why? Not because I want praise from anyone else, but because I need it and my team needs it to get our work done. Right? Three of Wands, ships coming in. Temperance, you're trying to balance things there. You're trying to make things better and you're trying to balance things there. Especially if your situation is kind of like mine, it sounds like if someone was getting away with not working for a really long time, it sounds like there's an accountability problem as well. And so I don't think I think if anything, people are only going to be happy with whatever it is that you're creating. So here we go. What else do we have? Pluto in the 9th house. Now, this is interesting. Oh my God, another natal placement of mine. This is weird that I'm rolling all of these. So I have Pluto in my 9th house in the sign of Scorpio, actually, conjuncting my Venus retrograde. It is not a walk in the park, I'll tell you that much. So this placement is about, so what is the 9th house is about long distance travel. Pluto represents transformation. This is about different ways, philosophy, thinking about things. The 9th house also rules higher education, okay? And Scorpio is a very intense sign, and Pluto in Scorpio is actually in its home placement. Pluto rules the sign of Scorpio, right? So it feels very comfortable there. The 9th house is traditionally ruled by Sagittarius, but and Sag is a little bit more like free flowing, but Pluto energy, Scorpio energy is like, this is no nonsense. We're making this happen. We're doing the death, rebirth, transformation. Maybe you got a Scorpio placement, or even Aquarius with the, or even a fixed sign that's kind of doing something crazy and fun in your chart right now. But yeah, Pluto and Scorpio energy is, the other thing I will say is, it may not be your personality type to like get in there and be intense, but that's going to be required right now. And if you feel a higher calling from your intuition or spirit to do that, you may need to be a little bit more extroverted right now to get the energy done, or to get the job done. The other thing I'll say about Pluto and Scorpio energy is that all the signs of the zodiac are, and I don't want to get into a gender debate with anyone over here, all of the entire zodiac, all 12 signs are associated with a masculine or a feminine energy, okay? Your Scorpio rising. Oh my God, I love my Scorpio risings. You guys are fun. My one of my good friends is Scorpio rising. Anyway, hold on. Scorpio is associated with the feminine, and we also have the high priestess here. So I feel like there is this beautiful balancing or culmination of and the 9th house represents Sag, which is a more masculine type of energy. And we have the magician here. So I feel like there's this, and we have 2 masculines and 2 feminines here, right? I just feel like there's a balancing of masculine and feminine energy and goodwill. And so I don't see you like pushing anyone around to be intense. I see you getting the work done in an intense way, which the Queen of Pentacles would do, because the Queen of Pentacles says, let's take care of everyone while we're doing this, right? And get the job done. So there could be some interesting transformation happening here with the Death card and all that, Scorpio and Pluto. You're making it better for everyone. And in due time, everyone else will see that. But creating better processes to help yourself or your team and just doing it is only going to make your life easier. And I think that's the first step. I'm going to leave that with you. And Spirit's blessing. I love it too. I'm a little intense today. I've been on for almost 50 minutes. This is wild. Oh my gosh. Are you guys? I don't know who's still on here. Have you guys been following the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni situation? Yikes. Because I read It Ends With Us and I saw the movie and I liked, unpopular opinion, a lot of people like tear Colleen Hoover apart, which it's fine. I get it. But I really liked it. As a woman who knows a little something or two about domestic abuse, I actually really enjoyed the movie and the book. But these people in Hollywood are a hot mess. And I think the people, Age of Aquarius, I think everyone's waking up to like, no one's really impressed by celebrities anymore. Everyone's just kind of like, yeah, I'm over these people. All right, I'm going to do last call for donations. My plan is to go on at 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. FYI, I think I'm going to do an early session tomorrow. I do. I actually really like Aphrodite. I think he's great. He cracks me up. I like his style. I do. Yeah, I really like him. He's got good vibes. Also, he's also just good entertainment too. Because I don't know everything about everyone he posts, but he usually is like, I love that he's like, I'm your pop culture psychic, and he keeps me up with the times. Hey, AA, what's up? I'm good. We're sitting here. I'm doing last call for donation. Do you want me to throw down on Baldoni and Lively July? Would that be fun? All right, we are wrapping up. We're gonna just for funsies, no worries. Just for funsies, we're gonna do Spirit. Show me the outcome. I have my own thoughts, which I don't know that I even want to put out there, but show me unbiased outcome for I'm gonna do in the order that you said. Well, you said Blake, so I'll say Blake. Show me the outcome of the Blake versus Baldoni case. I'm going to do Blake for top row. 6 of Swords, 8 of Wands, Knight of Swords, Justice. Well, we know she already went to court. I may have to dig a little bit deeper on here. Show me the outcome of Baldoni. I think that I'm going to start with Blake. I think that Blake is going to find a very intense attorney that is very no nonsense King of Swords. I wouldn't be surprised, and I did look at the lawsuits, but I don't know who her attorney is. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a very strong man or masculine presence on her legal team here. And it's interesting because we have air energy, which is Lady Justice, which is our Libra energy here. I actually feel like in regard to, there was part of me that wondered, like, there's so much drama going on here. Like, I wonder if the case eventually just gets dismissed. But she really doubled down. She really doubled down. I don't necessarily think, like, I think her reputation in the court of public opinion is tarnished, but I think that she'll eventually bounce back. Like a lot of people have been through way worse scandals than this. I mean, look at Chris Brown, right? And you just bounce back, right? And I know he's a guy; it's different. That's he's one of those ones where I'm like, you beat up Rihanna, and people, like, I have a friend who, like, goes to his concerts. Like, you are still watching this guy? I don't understand it. And sure, maybe he's talented, but, like, I don't know. There's certain acts, like, that just make me cringe. Now, I definitely think that this is good. I think it's going to hurt Baldoni's reputation a little bit harder, and I feel like he may have to put up more money than they do. I don't know that he is going to get the 400 million settlement that he is looking for. Why? Because we end here at the 4 of Pentacles, but he is seeking a lot of money. I also feel like because of the publicity of the case, financially, he's coming out like a bandit because everyone is watching, distributing, and sharing this movie, which is what you want, right? For a huge film like that. Queen of Wands. Yeah, I think that will they both act again? Yes, I think they will. Is this going to tarnish the relationship forever? No. I almost feel like Justin is breaking even because I almost feel like they're going to go to court and they both kind of break even, where they're like, this is a case of bad behavior on both sides. And neither of them is awarded some huge settlement here. But I think that because of, this is going to sound crazy, because of the publicity that the movie is getting, because of all of this drama, I think the movie is making more money than it would have otherwise. I want to ask a couple clarifiers, if you'll indulge me, since no one else wants a reading. Let's use traditional tarot for this. Show me. Let me see. Oops. I have a couple, just because I've been listening to a lot of. There's this. Did you see the interview where the lady? I don't know. I find the smear campaign thing interesting. I want to ask about that. That's the first thing I'm going to ask, actually. I want to ask more about Baldoni. So tips for tarot readers, like if you, or anyone learning the tarot, the best way to practice readings is just to like make up readings, basically. Or like make up questions, I used to do a lot of celebrity readings, I remember, when I was learning, because my friend loves Britney Spears and like different people, and I would just, call them up and shoot the breeze and be like, okay, let's read about this. All right, Spirit, show me, did Justin Baldoni actually, entertainment purposes only, was there a legitimate smear campaign? That's what I want to know out of curiosity. I do think there's some truth to it. I think that he could have been aware of it, but it could have been more of the it could have been more of the PR team that was kind of pushing the narrative, where maybe they had conversations about it and he never necessarily gave them like the green light and they just did it anyway. So I don't know that I don't think he was the ringleader of the smear campaign of Blake, but I feel like his associates were. I feel like his associates were. And that came out in the text messages with that 3 of Pentacles. I want to know, I may have to private this video. Show me, I'm not going to say their name out loud. Show me, entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. Spirit, show me the energy of, show me the true nature of Blake Lively's spouse. Because they're really coming down hard on this person right now. I actually feel like I think Blake's spouse actually encouraged the suit to happen. I don't know if you're still here, July. I'll end it here. But yeah, I think that the spouse, I don't necessarily think that they are the person they're being demonized to be in the media right now, because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. But I do think that they were like, let's do this. Because of the timing of when it happened, they were like, no, let's do this now. Let's not wait any longer. Let's do this. So I think there's some bad behavior on both sides. I actually wouldn't be surprised if this case got dismissed altogether. That's my theory. But we'll see what happens. Entertainment purposes only. We'll see how it all plays out. But I will leave that with you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.